Big Macs and tacos are just something you don't really think of together. But we're going to change that today because we're going to make us some Big Mac tacos on the Blackstone Griddle. It's going to be super simple, super easy, and actually you can probably make it a little easier than what I'm going to make it today, and I'll explain that here in just a minute. But as you can see in front of me, it doesn't take a lot of stuff to put something like this together, even if you do it my way. There's a million different ways to do every recipe. I say it all the time, recipes are guidelines. Do them like you like. You know how you and your family like it. You know how you like it. Do it that way. This is just a base guideline to go by. So now it'd be a good time to go on and fire up that Blackstone and get that thing heating up, because it won't take long to make these Big Mac tacos, and you'll be wanting more of them. So you want to buy a little more than what I got here, because you're going to want a lot of these. So let's go ahead and get things prepped up while that griddle's heating up. Now the prep is really, really easy. Slide some of this other stuff out the way. In case you're wondering, I do have 6 balls of 80-20. We're going to make kind of smash burger Big Macs. So I'm going to start out with just a regular yellow onion. Use a sweet onion, whatever kind of onion you want. And all I'm looking to do with this onion is just a really fine dice. Just something quick, easy, fast, and in a hurry. All you want to do with this onion is just come in here and just dice it up. We just need diced onions, because I think all burgers at McDonald's have diced onions. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but most of them do. So once you get that done, grab you a bowl right here and get them diced onions in there. We need some lettuce, some shredded lettuce. So all I'm going to do is just come down through here like this, cut me off a good slab of it, and just shred it up. You can shred this by hand if you want to, but hey, why? Just easier to do it this way. Look at there. Good enough. Looks good to me. Grab you another bowl. I have another one. You get it in a bowl. So let's see here. We got the onions. We have the lettuce. We have the pickles already over there. We need to make the sauce. So let me get this stuff here out of the way, and we'll get started on that. Now, for the sauce, I'm going to start off with a cup of mayonnaise. I think it is 2 teaspoons of mustard. Then I have, I believe it was 2 teaspoons of sweet relish. And then half a teaspoon black pepper. Half teaspoon salt. Oh, get the rest of that salt in there. There we go. A teaspoon of paprika. And I think it was 2 teaspoons of white vinegar. And like I said, the exact recipe will be down below. Now all we got to do is just mix. Now, one thing a lot of people will be saying in the comments or whatever, use Thousand Island dressing. And by all means, you can do that. That's what I was talking about. You can do this easier than what I am doing, because you can just go buy some Thousand Island dressing and it tastes comparatively the same, honestly. Looks pretty good. Let's try it out. That's it. McDonald's sauce, Big Mac sauce, secret sauce, whatever they call it. Let's see here. One more thing. I almost forgot. Get this stuff stacked up and out of my way here. Our buns. We have to prepare our buns, because we're not going to use these like a normal cheeseburger, hamburger, whatever. What you want is, I'm using the sesame seed buns. As you see, you just want the tops. We don't need the bottoms. We'll use them later for another recipe, maybe some garlic bread, who knows what, I don't know. But get your 6 tops out. All right, there's 6 of them. And you have to have the sesame seed buns, because, well, that's what goes on a Big Mac. 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce. 2 all beef patties. I get it right in a minute. Buns are out, but we're not done with the buns either. Flip them over. Let's get them flipped over. We're going to work it one at a time. Grab up that rolling pin. And there's other uses for it besides hitting your husband when he don't do right. And just flatten these out. Like that right there. Just make a little flat thing out of them. There you go. Prep is done. The lettuce is shredded. The onion is diced. The sauce is mixed and the buns are pressed. Let's go check on that griddle. Come on. Well, I'm seeing that white smoke. You know what that means? It means it's time to get some groceries down on this griddle. Let's throw down these patties first. Well, I say patties. They're not patties. They are balls of 80/20 hamburger meat. That's right, because we're going to make some smash burger Big Mac tacos, I guess you'd say. Either way, we're going to smash these things. I would like to say a little trick I've learned from CJ Frazier is to put these down and let them sear on one side real quick, like that. Then you can come in here, grab up your smasher, and 99.9% of the time it works. This will probably be the 0.1 time it don't. But either way, if you do that, smash it. You don't need that parchment paper. So let's see how it's going to work out here. Of course, like always, hold for about 10 seconds because you want that good sear on these burgers. Let's see if it works. No. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we got them all smashed. Let's add some seasoning. We're just going to go with some salt and pepper. Something simple. Not trying to be fancy. I mean, these are just Big Macs after all. Looks good to me. Now, there ain't nothing like good old smash burgers up on the Blackstone. Except for bacon. But hey, behind bacon, there's smash burgers. Now, it don't take long until we kind of flip these things. Let's get in here and give them a flip because you want that good sear on both sides. Look at there. A little more seasoning. Good old salt and pepper. Sometimes it's just good to go with the basics. Now we need cheese. You gotta have cheese on your Big Mac, right? So we're just gonna go down with this just American cheese. We're trying to keep this kind of as true as possible to a regular Big Mac as we can. I grab you up a stick of butter. And come over here on one side and just put a good bit down. Because we need to toast your buns. There we go. Burgers are flipped, got cheese on them, buns are toasted. You know this is gonna turn out good. Let's see how these buns are looking. They're looking pretty good. I think that's all we need right there. We don't need a heavy toast on them. Oh yeah, looks good. So I say we take these buns up. We're gonna put these right over here on this cutting board. Go ahead and grab this cutting board and let's take these patties up. Get them off the griddle. And now, let's take these over here and finish these things up. So now, we got the burgers cooked, everything else has been prepped. Let's go ahead and get ready to build these things. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I've seen it done different ways. I think I'm gonna take this special sauce and go ahead and just slather on the buns. I've seen it drizzled on there. I've seen it done a lot of different ways. But I think this will actually be better. Who knows? We'll see. All right, get this last one done. Here we go. So now I break out a taco rack. And what we're going to do is kind of fold these down into them. Well, I'll tell you what. Change of plans. Let's go ahead and put the patty on there. And then put them down in there. Kind of like that. What you think about that? We'll see. We'll see. Kind of play it by ear, if you will. Won't shove them all the way down in there. We don't want to fold them up too tight. We'll just get them in there. All right. That is done. So now we need the lettuce, onion, and tomato. There's no tomato. What am I thinking? Lettuce, onion, and pickle. So let's put some lettuce on each one. Get some of this onion. Oh, these are gonna be good, y'all. I can already taste them. Now the pickle. Let's talk about the pickle for a second. I did leave these whole. Looking back, maybe I should have diced them up. but that's okay. What I will do is I'll just come in here and just kind of rip them up. Just put them around on there. Like I say, sometimes you just got to change up mid-recipe and say, hey, I think it'd be better if I did it this way. You just kind of, that's how it works. But either way, I think these are going to work out just fine. What I think I am going to do, though, honestly, is I think I'm just going to drizzle just a little more sauce on a couple of them. Not all of them, because I like a lot of Big Mac sauce personally. That's just my personal opinion, my personal taste, my preference, if you will. There we go. Y'all, that's it. They're done. So now you need to see these things up close. I get some pictures, some thumbnails, some reels, some different things. And then I just have to do my job and try them out, y'all. That's part of my job here. I know it's rough, but I got to do it. So check these out. No matter how you end up making these, if you make them just like I did or not, these right here are going to be so full of flavor. I mean, I can already taste it. Just looking at them, you can just taste that Big Mac, can't you? You know these are going to be good. So what you think about them tacos? Are they really tacos? I mean, they're not a tortilla, but I think anything kind of folded over like this, we'll call it a taco. Speaking of which, we'll pull this one up right here, and I'm fixing to bite into it. Oh, yeah. Give me a minute. That is a Big Mac, but better because the bread is a little crunchier. Got a little toast on that bread. To me, it's got more flavor. That sauce is amazing. That sauce is spot on. Like I said earlier, use a Thousand Island if that's what you want. But yes, that is delicious. That is really, really good. So make these. Let me know what you do different with them. Different type of sauce, different type of seasoning on the burgers. A million different things you can do. This is just a basic recipe, like I said at the beginning. Just a base. Make it like you want it. Let me know in the comments down below how you like it. I need to take these into the family. And you check out these other two videos right here. Hope you're having a great day. We'll see you next time.